Good morning. It's a walk in nature with me and Lucy. You can tell that it's fall and the rain has started, so it's greening things up again. There's little bits of yellow, gold, and orange and brown as the leaves of the deciduous trees begin to fall. As we walk along this trail, there's Lucy. She loves being outside. You can see the moss on this tree is just regenerating. It's super happy to be back in the rainy time. This is a holly, which is lovely at Christmas time, but it is an invasive species. And so ideally we want to get rid of them. And they are all over. There's like a holly grove in here. So we also see some baby maples. This was a part of the forest that was had some trees cut. And you can see there's some big ones. The one on the right there, not so big. That one is a big, big one. So they were left, some of the big ones were left to keep this beautiful space. We're coming up to one of my favorite spots. Here's a vine maple intertwining with a cedar, hanging over the path. I gotta bend down. All right. This is one of my favorite spots here. It's like a soft little grove. Lots of needles of the coniferous trees have fallen along the path and make it soft. See an old tree that fell and is rotting and giving birth to new plants. Often these fallen down old logs are called nurse logs because they form the base for new growth, and they nourish it with nutrients. Now here you have see the cedars here. There's 3 of them growing close together, and that is often the case with cedars. You'll see them clustered. We'll come up here and I'll show you another such situation. I get up. You can hear an airplane. See Lucy running. Well, listen, see if we hear any birds. So there's a big cedar, some fir, another cedar. And another cedar. So they like company. Cedar also really like water, and they need a lot of water to survive. Now here we're going to see another invasive species, which is blackberry. And they are super hard to control. Himalayan blackberry. They're just kind of taking over this area. And they hang down onto the path and reach out and grab ya. Rip your clothes and skin if you're not careful. So we walk down the path. We see this huge old maple, but is it one maple or is it maybe 2 that grew together? I suspect it's 2 that grew together because often maples also will grow in clusters. And there's a nice, healthy, lush cedar. Gets a lot of water. you can see that there was one that was probably cut, or maybe there was some fire that happened a long time ago, and out of it came these two. You can see how the cedars kind of grow together. There's a smaller one and then the larger one. I'm hearing more airplanes than birds today. There, now come down here. And Lucy has gone into the water. She's shaking it off. And darn it, I didn't take her collar off. So there's the pond. I'll zoom in. You can see a lot of the needles have fallen. And you can see where it's rippling because Lucy went in. It's a very low, sorry about that. Very low compared to what it was earlier. So it'll start getting back up now. Did you enjoy your swim, Lucy? Do you have a good swim? Yeah, okay. All right. I think we'll stop our our fall video as Lucy runs away. We'll pause. See you next time.